Number 1. Leap Castle, Ireland. Built somewhere around the 13th and late 15th century, this Irish castle has seen an almost innumerable number of gruesome deaths. As legend has it, during a struggle for power within the O'Carroll clan, who were known for poisoning dinner guests, one brother plunged a sword into another, a priest, as he was holding mass in the castle's chapel. The room is now called the Bloody Chapel, and the priest is said to haunt the church at night. And the horror does not end there. During castle renovations in the early 1900s, workmen found a secret dungeon in the Bloody Chapel with so many human skeletons, they filled 3 cartloads when hauled away. The dungeon was designed so that prisoners would fall through a trap door, have their lungs punctured by wooded spikes on the ground, and die a slow, horrific death within earshot of the sinister clan members above. Number 2. Castle Fraser. Located in East Scotland, Castle Fraser is known for its grand architecture, beautiful gardens, fertile farmland, and a terrifying murder. According to local legend, a beautiful princess once stayed at Castle Fraser. Instead of having a pleasant and enjoyable stay at the castle, the young princess was brutally murdered while she slept. Her body was then dragged down the castle's stone stairs and into the woods beyond. The castle's other occupants tried in vain to scrub her blood from the stairs, but they could not. Instead, they covered the stone stairs with wood paneling, which is still present today. Some claim that you can still hear the princess screaming as she haunts the castle halls at night. Number 3. Dragsholm Castle, Denmark. Built sometime in the late 12th century, Dragsholm Castle was once the home of Danish nobility. Today, it's a famous hotel with a sinister claim to fame. It is known to hold at least 3 separate ghosts that haunt the castle grounds: the Grey Lady, the White Lady, and the Earl of Bothwell. According to legend, the White Lady is the ghost of a noble girl who fell in love with a local commoner. Her father disapproved of the match and locked the girl in her room. Many years later, construction workers found her skeleton imprisoned in a small recess in the spooky castle's walls, still wearing her white dress. Number 4. Moosham Castle, Austria. While the Salem witch trials in Massachusetts may be some of the most famous witch trials in the world, the witch trials in Austria at Moosham Castle may have been the bloodiest. It is believed that thousands of young women were accused of witchcraft and brought to Moosham Castle centuries ago. The young girls were tortured and killed in the castle's dungeon. Unsurprisingly, the now considered haunted castle has not quite escaped its bloody history, and visitors have reported hearing chilling screams and seeing frenzied ghosts throughout its halls. Number 5. Preljina Castle, Slovenia. The ingeniously designed Preljina Castle was initially known for its easily defensible location built inside a cave. Because of its fortress-like features, nefarious types tended to head to Preljina Castle when they were fleeing from prosecution. One of those people was a renowned robber baron who settled his family into the soon-to-be haunted castle while fleeing the wrath of the Holy Roman Emperor. A long siege of the castle began, during which time it was destroyed and rebuilt multiple times. The robber baron built secret tunnels that lead in and out of the castle, which some unfortunate souls got trapped in when an earthquake destroyed the building. Due to its long and bloody history, Preljina is known to be extremely haunted. Number 6. Himeji Castle, Japan. The castle is well known for being one of the best preserved examples of Japanese castle architecture in all of Japan. It is also purportedly haunted by a ghost named Okiku, who crawls out of the castle's well each night and shrieks. Visitors have reported experiencing a number of unexplained and creepy occurrences at Himeji Castle, from items disappearing and reappearing to cold chills when they walk through certain areas. If you are not looking to encounter Okiku, you may want to view this architectural marvel and possibly haunted castle from afar. Number 7. Château de Brissac, France. The picturesque countryside manor, Château de Brissac, is today a beautiful hotel located in west-central France. However, the hotel's charming exterior hides a deeply disturbing past. According to local legend, one of the castle's former inhabitants discovered his wife cheating on him with another man. To avenge his honor, he imprisoned his wife and her admirer. He then tortured and murdered them both. Today, many visitors to the hotel claim to have had ghostly sightings, chilling touches on their shoulders, and eerie sounds when they stay there. Number 8. Arundel Castle, England. This old castle is a spooky medieval castle located in West Sussex, England that was originally built in the 11th century. It is allegedly a castle haunted by numerous ghosts, but the most famous is the Earl of Arundel, who has appeared to hundreds of visitors over the years. Other spirits reportedly seen at Arundel Castle include a blue man in the library and a young woman who is believed to have jumped to her death. Number 9. Ballygally Castle, Ireland. Ireland has the distinct honor of being the only country to have 2 entries on this most haunted castles in the world list. And while Leap Castle may be the most haunted castle in all of Ireland, Ballygally Castle is known as the most haunted castle in Northern Ireland. Ballygally Castle is home to a number of ghosts, the most famous being Madame Nixon. She died at Ballygally in the 18th century and decided to remain for all eternity. Madame Nixon was apparently somewhat of a fashionista, and sightings of her report that she is wearing a beautiful silk dress. Number 10. Bran Castle, Romania. In a creepy and hard-to-reach part of the Carpathian Mountains lies Bran Castle, the infamous home of Vlad the Impaler, better known as Vlad Dracula. The inspiration for Bram Stoker's Gothic horror novel, Dracula, Vlad the Impaler's reign of terror over Transylvania has become the stuff of legends. Historians are not sure whether Vlad actually killed people in Bran Castle, but nevertheless, the site has been solidified as one of the most haunted places and certainly one of the most haunted castles in the world. Regardless of whether or not Vlad the Impaler actually tortured and killed hundreds here, the spooky castle boasts a number of other creepy features, including a golden casket that holds the heart of Romania's Queen Marie. The countryside surrounding the castle is supposedly haunted, too, with undead souls haunting local villagers at night.